Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Daily Crypto News. And please, guys, let me know in the comment section down below if you want more giveaways. I'm going to try it once more, but I think today or tomorrow is going to be the last day that we try it because I want to hit at least some likes. You guys got to put some effort in if you want to win some money. So either we try hit it still, and if we don't hit it, I'm just going to quit for a little month and then get back into it maybe in September. For right now, let's try it, and tomorrow maybe as well. If we hit 800 likes within 24 hours, we're giving away 200 XRP. It is as simple as that. If we don't hit it, again, no giveaway. So make sure you press the like button, make sure you are subscribed, and make sure you comment something down below because that's all you need to do to enter. And yeah, let's see, guys. Let's see. Got a couple of cool things on XRP for today. Want to start it out with an article though. Ripple XRP price is primed for a bullish break, and only one thing is holding it back. Well, basically, like always, it's just a certain resistance that's holding them back, but I think that's actually a little bit of a lie. As of this point, it is very difficult to say whether or not XRP is really resisting on its own or whether it's a Bitcoin supported move. I'm going to further lean towards that it's a Bitcoin related issue right here because I'm thinking that 30 cents for XRP is like 12,000 is for Bitcoin, whereas just like a mark that we're right now just below. And once Bitcoin goes above 12,000 again, XRP just shoots above 30 cents. I think it's like going to be like that move all the time, whereas just people need just a little bit more faith in crypto to like, pump XRP up there as well. Now, if you're questioning, could XRP go above 30 cents on its own? Yes, sir, definitely so. But I don't really think it's too sustainable if it does that. Then I think it would have to be backed by Bitcoin moving upwards of 12,000. Other resistances, 30 cents specifically is a big one, right? And support 28 and 28.5. It's pretty obvious for those ones. Right now, they're saying a huge barrier in 29.80 to 30 cents, which is logical though, so I'm not going to say that's weird. Also, the 100 SMA on the 4-hour chart over at that area at 29.80 about. Ripple just said on Twitter, China is winning the financial battle of the tech Cold War. As a result, China will dictate important parts of a new global financial system, an unnecessary loss that we had all the tools to win, by Chris Larson via The Hill Opinion, in which he said, the Cold War is here and the US isn't winning. And honestly speaking, guys, even though I'm not liking it to say it, is the truth. All right, I would have loved for the US to win this one. However, I don't really know. I think the US is really lackluster in a lot of the progress surrounding CBDCs, a lot of the progress surrounding crypto and the adoption in that, especially right now because of all the QE, people have lost their faith and everything, and the US kind of wants to lean back with their new innovations that are quote-unquote scary, or they want to take a little bit of the easy road. But I'm also thinking they kind of messed up here by letting China take over the gears, right? They let them take over the wheel. And one of the ways that can be seen is that they took so long to ban TikTok. I don't know if it was a good move, and even if it was a good move, they should have done it way earlier than if they already decided to do it. Because right now they let too much market growth go on for so long in the US. And I still think some guys are thinking about revoking the ban, right, of TikTok. I don't know. I'm like, why would you really want to support the biggest app of China? What's the benefit for you? You just counter it with all measures that you can and then really promote Instagram, which is a US company. At least that's what I would have done if it was my decision to make. And in terms of CBDCs and crypto, just roll out a good regulatory framework. Just put in so much more effort to get it out there, get it done. Because they had all the tools to do that. They had all the necessary info they needed. There was no question. They're working on it so hard. And even if they couldn't get a CBDC done, they could at least get a good regulatory framework for a lot of these companies to operate to make sure that the US wins in terms of their finances in that regard, right? Because right now the Cold War is about technology, it's about trade, but it's also just about who will become, first of all, the new world currency, but also who's going to prosper as the new top market. US right now is a top market. China has been often called an emerging market, but in my opinion is already quite an established kind of second place-er. And right now it's a question of, can China become the number one in terms of literally all the trade, all the money, and the US become number two? And then the other big question that pops up afterwards is the yuan going to become the new world reserve currency because that's the #1 country. Maybe they'll also have the newest, biggest gold reserve or things like that, or at least because they're the most important and the most trusted government. Maybe they're also going to get some crazy low bond percentages like Germany has had for a very long time. Maybe they're going to be very trusty all of a sudden, right? Right now, China's kind of volatile, kind of scary, but it's all kind of changing. And with kind of, I mean, it's all changing and really quickly as well. Wow. Bragg House and Ripple endorsed America First. Very epic, bro. Just saw people say, America! America first, America! And that's also how people sent it to me. It was really kind of fun to see. Then, XRP The Standard Productions says, breaking news, wow. With a picture saying, my position's clear, XRP should be $10,000. A lot of people actually sent this to me thinking it was real. I just want to emphasize once more that anything that the XRP Standard Production posts is satire. It is just for fun. It is fake. It's not real. It's not bad because it's real satire. It's just meant as a joke. There's really, if you read the articles once, you will understand it's not trying to look real. You know, he's not trying to trick you. It's just funny fake, right? So that's why I support it as well. But still, I think too many people still fall for this type of stuff, which is kind of dumb if you think about it. But maybe they just read the title. They're like, oh, Dusty, check this out. Haven't read the article, but I'm gonna tell you to check it out so I don't have to. Maybe that's it. I don't even know. But yeah, just wanted to mention to you guys that it's not real stuff, so don't worry about it too much. Then, Peter Pumpkin Eater says on Twitter, XRP Ledger is the fastest, most decentralized, most mass accessible, value agnostic, interoperable digital ledger on this planet. What a sentence, guys. Oh my days. With XRP, transactions are super efficient, deterministic, 3 seconds, virtually free, scalable, eliminates rebound errors, and at almost no energy burn. A picture, and actually a video attached, is from David Schwartz at one of the TED Talks. I don't know exactly which one, maybe like California somewhere, like the San Francisco-ish one. Basically, he talks about transaction types, payments, and crypto in that regard, and smart contracts and all of that. Really crazy to hear him talk. He's kind of awkward in the way he stands and talks about things. He's like very, very static. Maybe he's nervous. I don't even know. Because he has such a huge brain if you think about it. Man, this guy knows so much about these decentralized systems. I wish I knew a quarter or a tenth of what he knew about this type of stuff. But again, I'm not as far into it as he is. I'm learning every single day, guys. I read parts every single day to get myself up to date with the code specifically because I like that a lot. But it's going to take me another couple of years before I'm as far as an apprentice kind of role in terms of David Schwartz, that is, right? Like, I need so much more time. But I'm doing my best, and eventually I'm going to get there. So just you guys keep waiting. Eventually I'm going to be a blockchain freaking expert, right? I am not trying to build anything myself, but I would just like to know exactly how it is being built, how it all works. And whenever we're talking about XRP having a new project built on there, I don't want to be just like, oh yeah, so I read that this happened. I just want to understand exactly how it was implemented, exactly what type of things were done to it, and then possibly explain it to you guys if I know it well enough, or at least that I know myself, just from my own knowledge. I'm always telling you guys as well, it's cool you're watching my videos. I really love you guys for watching them. It's really cool to see all the support. But I would even prefer it if you just did your own due diligence, your own research. Even though that would mean less people connected with me, you can always check by us sometime, just chill to watch the videos and hang out possibly. Maybe somewhere else we can just talk with each other. I don't even know. Maybe Discord. But whenever you're doing your own due diligence, you're doing your own research, you learn so much. Unless, you're watching this in the car, you don't have time to read everything yourself, then keep watching. But otherwise, if you're doing your own due diligence, you learn so many other things because you're going to look up after you're looking up. Like, for example, right, there was a time where I didn't know what interoperable meant because it's a pretty strange word, right? Because I don't know English that well, where I know all these fancier words. For example, agnostic, same type of scenario. It's a very strange word, right? When I read into agnostic, I was like, man, but what does then, the whole context of that mean? And then I'm like, okay, but that context, how can it be otherwise applied? And you just keep clicking and looking, and all of a sudden you've been binging things for like 45 minutes, just looking up after another. Maybe it's just me, I don't know, but I like to learn things. That's how I normally do it. Then a tweet, which I find really, really dumb, and I'm thinking I should unfollow, but again, I think he's had a couple of good posts sometimes, so that's why I'm not doing that. All right. I'm all in with XRP. Not 70% of my crypto portfolio is in XRP, not 90%, not 99%, not 50% into stocks and 50% into XRP, not 25% gold, 25% stocks, 50% XRP. I mean 100% of my investment portfolio is XRP. 100% XRP, 0% DAO. And all I can say about this one is, if you really do exactly what he's explaining right now, I'm calling you dumb. All right, and I don't like doing that because I think dumb is a very strange word to use for almost any scenario. Yet I'm doing it regardless. And the main reason for that is, if you really go 100% into one coin, you're missing out on so much benefit. I don't know if any of you guys have ever had a finance class in your life. What you know though is that I guess any of the better curves will almost never be just with one stock. The main reason for that is you're taking too much risk for most likely a lower expected result. Because if you think about it, just one coin, what the expected result of that one is going to be most likely lower than a couple of coins that have a higher potential to moon. And the risk is way higher because you're just betting on one horse instead of a couple. Right? And again, I guess the expected return and kind of estimating that for crypto is a little bit more difficult because, again, crypto has not had that well of a historic run, and it's very, very unpredictable. It's not like it's with the S&P 500, which you have data from for at least 30 years, which you can easily check, the last 30 years, I mean. With crypto, it's, of course, a little bit different in that regard. However, the same thing still applies where you can kind of understand that a lot of these crypto, for example, if you're picking only XRP, right, you're going to get, let's say you want to go to all-time high, but no, I can't even go to all-time high because that's, I guess, another step forward. Let's say you're going to talk for a next big run-up. The chance of XRP being the best performer out there is relatively small, right? Because there's a good chance there's going to be one coin, if not a bunch of coins, that are going to beat it. Honestly speaking, that's going to happen all the time. Doesn't mean it's not the best coin, but there will always be one or two coins that are going to act better in terms of price. It's almost always going on. So in terms of expected return, you don't really have the highest. Now, then you got to think about this one for me here. If you had 5 coins, you had the top 5. No, let's say you had the top 10. You had a small part in all of them. Or you just had one coin. Which one has a higher chance of one of the coins mooning? Yeah, of course, if you have the 10 coins. And really relating it to that way, I'm like, man, it's better to get a basket. Even if you go 75% in one coin, even if you go 90% in XRP and just 10% in other coins, what I'm thinking here is you're lowering your risk even while, I guess, increasing your expected return, which is really what you would like to do. So it's always a smart choice. I really can't think of any scenario where it's a bad idea to do it. So if you can, guys, listen to Papa Dusty here and go for it. Even though this is not financial advice, it's purely, my personal motivation for doing things. It's like what I would have done. But again, it's, keep taking with a grain of salt because I'm just a random internet dude. So again, don't go put your life savings into my plans. Might not work out. All right, Stella says, XRP will dominate the cross-border payments. Let's move on. It's true, right? We know it's the first vertical, but it's also going to be very extremely successful in this vertical with some time. It's just going to take some time. We all know it. But I think a lot of people are not knowing what it's worth just quite yet. It's a $10 trillion plus problem that they're going to be fixing. Just wait for it, guys. You will see. Tom Emmer said in this quote, first of all, my position's very clear. XRP is not a security. I've been reading a ton of articles about this one, by the way. And then Canadian XRP says, for those new into crypto, it can easily become overwhelming as to what to invest in because people are always pumping different projects. Just know you can't be in all of them, and that's okay. You can't catch every ticket to the moon. Do your own research and invest in the ones you like the most. And what I'm going to say on this one is, don't go for one crypto if you don't need to. I'm not only holding XRP. I talk a lot about XRP because of what a lot of you guys want to hear about, but I also hold a ton of different other coins. Main reason for that is I have a certain strategy in place where I'm going to get into Bitcoin first, since I'm expecting that one to surge the most with the new crypto run, and then move it over into altcoins. I think that's the best bet. But again, everybody has their own opinion, everybody's own strategy. Maybe it doesn't fit you. It's completely fine. Go for something else then. It fits me, and that's how I do it. But again, guys, take my advice with a grain of salt, as it's not financial advice, but purely for entertainment purposes only. And again, I might be completely wrong. Could be. Thank you all for watching. See you again in another crypto video. Take care, everybody.